Hey, come on now. Wake up. Oh, good. I think if you'd been out for any longer, that probably would have been bad. Like, brain damage bad. But you're awake now, which means you're probably fine. Probably. Uh, you. You know me? This is the first time I've heard you say my name. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. Oh, I promised myself I'd be more composed than this. Where are we? I can't tell you. It's super secret. Uh, okay, well, yeah, it's a basement, but I can't tell you where. Yeah, I know. You're tied up to a chair. It's not ideal for our first date, but you'll get used to it. Don't worry, you won't need to move anyway. Just sit there, being your perfect self, and we can talk. Uh, Kidnapped is kind of an ugly word. Think of it as a vacation from your life. And you can just focus on me, and I get to love you, and you can't ever leave. Of course I love you. Why else would I have taken you? Hurt you? Oh, no. I'd never hurt you. Oh, sorry if you're into that sort of thing, but the thought of you getting hurt makes me want to cry and kill. Yes, I did all this, but I didn't hurt you. At least I did my best not to. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? Ask you out? It's not like you would have said yes. What? You would have? You... Really? Oh, wait. I know what this is. Good thing I did a whole bunch of research to get ready for this. You're doing that thing where you pretend you love me to get me to let my guard down so you can escape. Oldest trick in the book, I think. But there's no way I'd fall for that. You've barely had any time to get to know me. It's just too soon. You still like me? But that's impossible. We've barely even spoken before. What? You saw me? You saw me following you? How long have you known? That you've known since the day I started? Why didn't you say something? Or call the police? Or do anything? You liked the attention? But what if I'd actually been planning to hurt you? Do you really care that little about your safety? You thought I was pretty? Me? What? You really looked me up to figure out who I was? No, you're lying to make me trust you, right? I know how this works. There's no way you were planning to ask me out. I don't understand. This isn't following what's supposed to happen. It's not supposed to be that easy. Oh God. I screwed it all up, didn't I? You liked me, and now... No, it doesn't matter. Even if you don't like me anymore because of this, it doesn't change anything. I can still make this work. What? How can you still like me? This is... I had this whole thing planned out. It was really either this or killing that girl that always talks to you at lunch, and I thought either way you'd hate me, but this was easier to get away with, so... You really like me? No, I don't know what to do now. I didn't expect this at all. Everything I read told me that you'd be angry or upset, but you're not. And I'm lost. Of course I still want to be with you. I love you. Yeah, I can untie you. There. I'm sorry. Were the ropes too tight? Good. I'm sorry, darling. Really. I won't tie you up ever again. Careful. Your legs must be weak from sitting for so long. Yeah, you can lean on me. So, uh, you just... Of course I liked it. You have no idea how many times I've dreamed of you doing that. Huh? My plans? Oh, for our date. Well, I know it's kind of cliche, but I was gonna make dinner and put on a movie for us. No, I've never been on a date before. How did you know? Yeah, I guess I am pretty inexperienced. But you're the first person I've ever liked, so... Yeah, really. When I first saw you, I just knew. And I had to have you. And now you're here, and you like me, and you're holding on to me, and I'm getting too worked up. Will you kiss me again? I love that. We should do it more often. Do you want to come upstairs? I can show you around the house, and I'll make you whatever you want for dinner, and we can have, like, a real date. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be perfect, just like you. I love you. Okay, darling, welcome to our home. Well, yes, of course it's ours. I mean, you're going to stay with me, right? Oh, good. Besides, this is much nicer than your apartment, and healthier for you. I mean, your bathroom had mold in it, as if I could let you stay there. No, I didn't break in to see that. I mean, it's not breaking in if you didn't break anything to get in. You kept the spare key under the mat, so I just... That still counts? That's okay. I mean, you don't live there anymore anyway. I didn't do much while I was in there. I just borrowed a couple of your shirts to smell. But don't worry, I still have them here. I'll wash them and then you can wear them again. I don't need to smell them anymore now that I have you. You smell really nice, by the way. Oh, the house? Inheritance. I know, it would be pretty unlikely for me to own one otherwise. It's a modern struggle. I saw a lot of complaints about that online. It's hard to keep your love from escaping when you live in an apartment building and don't have a spare room. Well, it's just a forum I visit, and they have a Discord server, but I don't really understand how it works. Yeah, that's where I got the idea to kidnap you. I figured that since I had a house, it wouldn't be any problem to keep you. I just didn't expect you to be so accepting. You really are even more amazing than I thought. Who'd I inherit the house from? My parents, of course. Oh, that's okay. You don't need to be sorry. I don't really miss them. No, I didn't kill them. Of course not. My mom found out my dad was planning to leave, so she killed him and then killed herself. It was pretty messy, but the house is still good. I had it professionally cleaned, so no worries about stains. And we'll never have to worry about that happening with us because I know you would never leave me. Anyway, how about I give you the tour? To the left is the front door, but you don't need to know about that. And here's the living room. The TV has Netflix and satellite with like 1,000 channels. I've also got a bunch of game consoles there. Haven't had much time to play lately, though. Well, I've been spending most of my time following you. But now we can play together, and the couch is super comfy. Personally, I think it'd be great for cuddling on. But we can wait until later. This is the kitchen. I know it's not fancy, I don't have a stand mixer or anything, but I'm pretty good at cooking. I'll make you anything you want. Yes, I do have to do that. If I'm not a good girlfriend, you might try to leave, and I certainly won't let that happen. Anyway, the only room left on this floor is the office. My PC is in there, and that's where I do all my work. Oh, I'm a writer. Well, it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but I write romance novels. It's not what I thought I'd end up doing for a living, but it pays well. Oh, no, you probably don't want to read any of them. I mean, the last 3 romantic interests I wrote were based on you. My readers like them, though. Kind of makes me even more paranoid about keeping you all to myself. Anyone could be waiting to snatch you away from me. You're hugging me. Yes, I trust you. You'd never leave me, of course. I'm okay, just flustered. You are very warm, and you smell nice. Yeah, I already said that. No, I'm fine. Let's just move on to the second floor. There's 3 bedrooms up here, but one's being used for, storage. This one is mine, but obviously you are more than welcome to spend any amount of time you like in here. Yeah, it's a little under-decorated, but the bed is very soft, so you should definitely sleep in it with me. Anyway, this room is yours. I know, I do want you to sleep in my room, but I can appreciate that you might need your own space that you can do what you want with. I've already put up the posters from your apartment, and I got the style of furniture you seem to like. And I mean, hey, if you want us to sleep in here instead of in my room, I will definitely do that. The bars on the window? I can totally get rid of those. I just need my drill. Besides that, what do you think? You like it? Great. Now, how about we head back downstairs and I can... Wait, don't open... Listen, I can explain. Yeah, it's a shrine. A view. Listen, I didn't know you were going to be okay with staying here. I thought it would be a while before I could let you out of the basement, and I was gonna take all this stuff down, but you were way outside the guidelines, so... Yeah, I got it from the forum. It was supposed to go like, you panic from being kidnapped, but after a few weeks you learn to like me, I let you leave the basement and move upstairs, I keep taking care of you so that you can see I'm the perfect girlfriend for you and you won't leave, then you'd stay on your own because you love me, and I'm gonna stop talking now. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to keep to the guidelines, even if things did go right. Honestly, I was so messy with the details that you probably would have been able to escape anyway. I mean, you noticed I was following you almost immediately. Who knows what else I missed? But please don't be mad. I only did all this because I love you. And I'll take down the shrine, and I'll give back the clothes I took. I'm sorry, You aren't mad? Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be getting so upset before our first date. But I promise I'll clean all this stuff up after. And I'll take the bars off your window. Yeah. Just before we go back downstairs, can I have another hug? Thank you. I love you, darling. I promise. I'm gonna make this house perfect for you. Is something wrong, darling? Of course I'm staring at you. It's hard to ever take my eyes off you. The movie. I can still listen to it while I'm looking at you. I mean, yeah, holding you is wonderful, but seeing you is half the fun. I mean, if I don't see you, I might as well be holding a pillow while imagining I'm holding you. You make it sound bad like that. Everyone's done it at some point, right? No, I don't have a dakimakura of you, of course not. I'd need a full body picture of you for that, and none of the ones I have are good enough quality to... Never mind, you didn't hear that. Fine, I'll stop looking. For now. I know you're not going anywhere, but what if you died when I wasn't looking? It's not as impossible as you might think. I've done the research. I mean, for my books, obviously. Writing research. Romance novels can have murders in them. Okay, yeah, I did tell you I was thinking of killing that one girl. I mean, it doesn't hurt to be prepared, just in case. Have I actually... Well, no, but I will if you want me to. If there's someone you hate, I'd be more than happy to get rid of them for you. No? Oh, well, I guess you don't have any enemies anyway. I mean, who could possibly dislike you? You don't want me to kill anybody, but what if someone tries to take you away? Darling, don't worry about me. I won't get caught. I guess I wouldn't get to be with you if I did get caught. But how else am I supposed to protect you? Sweetie, I don't want to make a promise that I can't keep. You'll promise too? But you've never... Wait, have you? Jeez, don't scare me like that. Because if you got caught, then... Oh. I guess I get it. If either of us got... I wouldn't get caught, though. This is a bit confusing. Are you getting hungry? Should I make dinner? I'm not changing the subject. I'm just trying to take care of you. True, I definitely don't want to stop holding you, but I can't let you go without dinner. Pizza? Yeah, we can order in. Let me just grab my phone. There's this great place nearby. You'll love it. Okay. Oh, don't worry. I already know what toppings you want. Okay, and... ordered. The movie will probably be over just before it gets here. Not that we've really been paying attention anyway. Honestly, if we're going to be on the couch ignoring the TV, it should be for the right reason. You know what I mean. I love you so much. Huh? What's surprising about it? Why did I start loving you? I kind of figured you wouldn't remember. Well, it was last year. I was, I had writer's block, and I was getting really frustrated, so I went out to the park for a break. I was sitting on a bench, and suddenly I had a bit of inspiration. I was writing the idea down on a receipt I found in my pocket when the wind blew it out of my hands. I chased it down, but it was moving too fast. It kept flying away until you caught it. And you walked over and gave it to me. And you smiled at me. I was so shocked that I could barely say thank you. After that, you walked away, but I had to know more about you, so I started following you. And as I found out more about you, I just got obsessed. Everything about you is so perfect. I couldn't believe no one else was seeing it. And then I started looking up tips on how to date someone you've never even talked to, and I found that forum, and, well, you know. there wasn't any doubt from the moment I met you. And Oh, that must be the pizza. Don't worry, I'll get it. Hi. Yes, thank you. How much do I owe? Right, here it is. Huh? Yes, that's my name. Oh, yeah, I did write that. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't usually run into fans of my work. An autograph? I guess? Sure? Here. Huh? Oh, no, I'm not eating alone. I'm with my... Oh, sweetie, you didn't have to get up. Are you that hungry? What? Darling, what was that about? I'm sorry if I was taking too long. Eyeing me? She was? I didn't really notice. I've never had someone ask for my autograph before. I was a bit distracted. The same way I look at you. Really? Oh, don't be upset, darling. You know I don't care about anyone else but you. Besides, she was just a fan of mine. If anything, she probably wanted to know when the next book is coming out. You don't need to worry. Although, well, seeing you with that possessive look does make me a little happy. What? You loving me back only makes everything better. I can't help but indulge in the feeling. Okay. Let's forget about everyone else and spend some more time together. I love you, darling. Come on, wake up. I want to figure out what the hell she sees in you before I put you out of my misery. Oh, you remember me. How nice. Most people forget a delivery driver 2 seconds after they leave. Couldn't forget the way I was looking at her. Oh, you noticed. Can't say she did. I was too late. Turns out she was already dating someone. But I believe in second chances, and that's why I brought you here. You look confused. You know what? You don't know. You don't fully appreciate what I went through to find her. I went through a pretty rough breakup. My boyfriend said I was crazy, tried to leave me, they never found his body, you know how it is. I was pretty bummed. But one day, I was at the bookstore, and I saw a novel by one C.R. Hart. Never heard of her before, but the title looked interesting, so I picked it up. And I read through the whole book in one night. It was incredible. The romance, the drama, the characters. It might have been the best book I'd ever read, if I hadn't read her other works. So, I started searching. Who is this person that makes such amazing works of literary art? Finally, I find a single article about her. A short interview she did. I find out that C.R. Hart is just a pen name. Her real name is Kara Gray. And I find out what city she lives in. And then I see a photo of her. And she's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And I'm in love. So obviously, I need to find her. But of course, I couldn't get her exact address. So I saved up, and I moved to the same city as her. And I spend almost all my time looking for her. Except when I'm working, as, gotta keep the lights on somehow. But imagine my surprise when one day at work, out of the blue, an order comes in from Kara Gray. I thought it couldn't be true, but I had to see for myself. I walked up to that house with my heart in my throat. Then the door opens, and there she is, just as beautiful as she was in that photo. She even agreed to give me an autograph. Then I ask if she's eating alone, trying to segue into me asking for her number when you show up. She's already dating, and my search has been in vain. But after all the effort I put in, do you really think I would let that slide? So, before I kill you, I want to know what she likes about you. Because I want the advantage when I make my move. How did she fall in love with a worm like you? Oh, all a coincidence, huh? How so? Oh. So, she's like me. We're so perfect for each other. If only you hadn't gotten in the way. She spent all that time following you, looking for you to fill the empty place in her heart. But that's only because she hadn't met me. If only she'd kidnapped me instead. I'm so much better for her. Oh, she'll never love me? I wouldn't be so quick to assume that. Her partner up and disappears, completely ghosting her. She'll probably be devastated. What better time to be there for her? After all, it's not like you deserve her anyway. Once you're completely forgotten, it'll be easy for her to love me. What the? How'd you get your hands free? Let go of me! What? This can't be. Get away from my... Oh. Oh my God. You... Darling, what happened? What? That's... I guess you were right to be suspicious. And you actually killed her. I'm so sorry. I never should have let you go out by yourself. I can't believe this happened. Did she hurt you? You got knocked out again? Oh no. Come on, let's get out of here. Huh? How did I find you? I tracked your phone. And thank God I did. No, let's go home. We have to clean all this blood off you. Sweetheart, I know you were upset, but you made such a mess. No, none of it got in your hair, thank goodness. It can be hard to wash out. Or so I've heard. I can't believe you did that. You wanted to protect me. But I know I would have done the same for you. Darling, you didn't have to. But to be honest, it was kinda hot. Seeing you with a knife just... never mind, I've said too much. I'm just glad you're okay. And I'm never letting you go outside by yourself ever again. And I'm sorry. I didn't think I'd ever end up hurting you indirectly. My fans are supposed to fall in love with my characters, not me. Maybe I should change my pen name. You're not mad at me? Well, that's a relief, but I'm still worried. What if someone else... Right, okay. I'll calm down. We'll just have to look out for each other. Oh, maybe we should take some self-defense classes. You think so too? Okay, it's a date. By the way, how did you manage to untie yourself? Wow, she was just that bad at tying knots, huh? Well, silver lining. Still, though, I'm gonna make sure something like this never happens again. After all, I'm the only one who's allowed to kidnap you. I love you too, sweetie.